downstairs at the store. And from the store, we went to Mrs. Capron's.
Do you remember how much you paid the kid?
It wasn't a lot of money.
Cause that's a big house.
Yeah, but we got the loan and, what was his name? The president of the Rutland Savings Bank came down to inspect it, to see if,
The president came down.
yeah, see if we could buy it. And he okayed that right away.
Did you live at that Capron's house?
Yep.
So what years were you in the Capron's house?
I don't know what year we started, I don't know. Mid-60s probably.
So you remember that pretty well? How old were you then?
I was younger than 12, but I lived over at the store for a little bit,
Oh, you did?
but not, I don't remember that too much. And I'm not sure what age I was. I didn't live at Pratt's house. I think Karen did. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably Tom might have.
Probably. I think, I might be wrong on this, but I think when we brought Karen home after she was born, I think the fuel oil tank in the basement split open right after we,
Which house?
Hugh Woodland's house, the red one. And we lost most of the fuel oil out of it. I think that was when we, I could be wrong, when we brought her home from the hospital. And that was quite a event then. Today it would have been, you'd had to tear the building down. A lot of fuel oil, and it was a dirt floor, and of course it smelled for quite a while.
I remember Peggy didn't, when she came here, she did not have a driver's license. My recollection is that I taught her to drive. That's my recollection.
It could be.
Because I was very good friends with her. 'Cause I didn't have any sisters, so she was my sister,
Your sister?
older sister.
Your mother never got a license, right?
No,
No.
she never
Never.
had a license.
I remember though, that Dad tried to teach her a couple times and I was in the car. It wasn't very pleasant.
Yeah, no, probably not. Probably not.
I don't remember the detail, it's just my impression. So let's talk about Lake Rescue. Did you go down there in the summer? I don't remember.
Yeah, we went down and opened it up in the spring and used it quite a bit in the summer. And Dad and Mother would go down and stay for, I don't know how long, maybe a couple weeks, something like that. And Dad would drive back and forth. And, so we did spend a lot of time down there. We had an old rowboat, and we flew out in that.
You never took that nice motorboat that was in
No, yeah, Dad had
the
a,
mill over here.
I don't know if it was a Chris Craft, but it was a wood boat. And I probably rode on it, but I don't remember, I was probably too young.
It was pretty nice, I think.
Yeah, it was a
Be worth
more
something
of a
today.
modern boat back then.
So, when you were down there, you went to Cool Edge. Cool Edge was a dance hall.
Well,
On the
that
other
was,
side of the lake.
that was later, when after I was 16 and I could drive.
Yeah. You went over there to dances though.
Yeah, but back to Lake Rescue. Lake Rescue Cottage was built in 1932, I think. And I think the service station down here was built in 1932. I can't imagine how Dad could afford to have built both of them in the same year, but I'm pretty,
He built the lake rescue,
yeah,
or had it built, or whatever.
yeah, he had it built. There was one Finnish carpenter and
Rob
one,
Kinnean.
Rob Kenyon, yeah. He lived down across from Gloria Conjugal. In Mort, what was his name?
Leon.
Leon, yeah, right, Leon Morton. They were both good. Everything was done with a handsaw, you know, no power tools, hammer and nails. But you remember the cottage,
Yeah, oh yeah,
that was
that is a nice one.
a beautiful cottage,
Well, pine inside,
yeah,
knotty pine.
yeah.
But, and Cool Edge was a dance hall on the other side of Lake Rescue,
Yeah.
and you went over there.
Well, yeah, I went, you'd go down there the night they had the dance, I forget, Hortonville was Thursday night, they had dances there. Then it was either Friday or Saturday, there'd be a dance at Cool Edge.
And how about, They used
Hilltop was in East Wallingford.
yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking that down Ludlow, there used to be square dances on the road that used to go from 103
Yeah, that
over
was,
by the Rod, was it Rod and Gun
Rod
Club?
and Gun, so,
Did you ever go there?
yeah. If I did, only once or twice, I don't remember going
That road used to be a shortcut going from 103 over to Lake Rescue. I don't
there.
even
Yeah,
know.
the old 103,
Yeah,
Buttermilk Falls
Right.
Road.
yeah.
There's still that bad turn up by that house up on the level. You know, you go right around the barn,
Oh, on that road.
yeah.
I haven't been over that road and,
That part of it hasn't changed much. You go,
can you still go all the way through?
well, the same as you did back then.
You can, okay. Let's see. Did we go over, cover all the cars that you had?
Do what?
Did we cover, you had a 55 Ford, and what was after that?
I don't remember after that. Probably had station wagons. You know, we had kids and always had to have a bigger vehicle. There were, I think even, I don't know how Dad afforded all that. It was a Country Squire.
Yeah, I
That
was
was
gonna
the
say-
top of the line.
Country Squire, crank down window in the back, it could swing out or flop down.
What year was that?
I don't know, probably in the 60s,
60s,
at least when I was alive.
yeah.
You were alive?
Yeah,
That was
60
the
plus.
top of the line back then.
So, just a few other things. There were photos up in the barn. This was last year that you got one, showed it to me, of Dad's, of Christmas trees out behind the
Yeah,
house.
I don't know whether, I've still got the photo somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
Because there were other photos in that,
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I've got it over there
but
somewhere.
it's not up in the barn now.
I don't know whether it is or not.
Okay, well,
Everything's changed over
Yeah,
there,
but-
but that's neither here nor there.
no, but my point was that Dad had trees cut and he sold, was that going to New York or Boston, or do you know?
Yeah, there was a photograph with a big pile of Christmas trees piled behind our house.
Yeah,
And I can remember upstairs in the garage, there was a big long board that said Christmas trees, which they put up for sale. But I think most of the ones Dad had, he bought obviously wholesale, because he didn't cut them. And they shipped those to New York by truck or train, I don't know which. I never knew really anything about it. The picture reminded me of the sign that I saw upstairs on the third floor at the garage.
Is that long gone?
Oh, yeah, everything's long gone. CJ threw all that stuff out.
Well, I never knew did that.
Yeah, well,
That was that
that was,
20s or 30s?
that was probably, there was a picture of CJ there, and he was probably 4 or 5. He wasn't 6, I don't think. So it'd been 34, 35.
Yeah. Are there any other things like that? He had a service station in Ludlow, right?
Well, I think he owned part of it, or I think he had some money in it.
Was that
It was
the
an
Amoco?
Emeco station
Amoco
in
station.
Ludlow that you've seen a picture of on Facebook recently.
If you're from Ludlow.
Right.
If you're
Right.
if you're from Ludlow.
Yeah.
So you think that one was the one that he?
Oh, yeah, I know it was that one, but I never could find anything where, I don't think it was his. I think he may have had some money in it. Of course, he sold Amoco gas down here, and I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. I've asked a few people that are older if they remember, but they don't.
People from Ludlow?
Yeah. I'll ask another guy, he's 92, but, you know, way back then, that would have been in the 40s, or probably late 30s.
That picture that was on Facebook, that was the one where there was some people in the gas station.
I can't remember now. I saw it, but
What's that?
I was saying that the Facebook picture had some people in the gas station.
Yeah, nobody, I wouldn't recognize them anyway.
So, the other thing, we may have talked about this before, but his dad had a dealership in Millbury,
Yeah,
and it was
He owned-
Ford.
I don't know, there again, I don't know much about that. I don't know if he owned it, or owned part of it, or what. It's where Brush Motors
Yeah.
was and is no more. And, which there were a lot of small Ford dealers back then. But I know he had cars up there, and what interest he had there, I don't know.
And also, at one time, I think he sold, was it Kaiser? Kaiser cars, Fraser? Didn't he?
There
Or
was
was it
there
some?
was that kind of a car, I don't remember that. He sold an English Ford,
Yeah, I remember that.
and then he sold Toyotas.
Right, I remember those. But there was somewhere have seen that he sold, was
Well,
it or
Kaiser Fraser had a car,
Yeah,
but I don't know that he had those.
okay. And the other thing is, I wanted to talk about is the Waterbury Dam fiasco.
Yeah, I never knew much about that either. That would have been in 38, somewhere along there.
There's the Waterbury Dam, what was it? What,
They rebuilt the
oh,
dam.
that was it, okay.
And Dad had a whole bunch of Ford trucks with dump bodies on them. They had a special rear end. They were more heavy duty. They called it the Warford.
Yeah.
And that's why they built the extra addition out back of the garage. They called it the Warford building. And he just had a lot of trouble with them. They
Was it
probably
the
loaded
axle?
them too heavy or something, I don't know.
The axles, I thought they had problems with the axles,
Yeah,
rear axles.
and he probably almost lost his shirt there, I guess, from what little I know, which isn't very much.
Okay, what other subjects should we talk about or have you got any to add?
To go back to the Amico station, that's the picture.
Yes, that's the picture. And who posted that on there? Was that guy by the name of Blue?
I forgot, but they said right there in the picture, Ken Tucker to the left, my father Tucker, Oliver Tucker Jr.,
Yeah,
Oliver Tucker used to buy stuff.
Dan Kensman, Floyd Pelkey, and it's asked anybody else know anyone else.
Oliver Tucker and his father, I knew them.
So those are no people you knew in there.
The only one I remember the name is Oliver Tucker.
Well, I didn't know.
Both Tuckers I knew. Dan Kinsman was a big businessman from Ludlow. He owned,
But it's not like, it's not your grandfather in there,
you know,
in this picture.
No, what, if anything, it would have been Dad, right?
Or, your,
yeah,
yeah,
no.
it was Barbara Johnston,
She posted it?
she posted it,
Nobody, I don't know.
and there's 18 comments.
So what else? Did anything else come to mind that we
You
should
know,
talk-
I guess at the other meeting, we talked about Gordon Pierce and people in the gas station.
Yeah, we went,
It's all recorded.
yeah. Anything you'd like to know we haven't talked about? Maybe some of these things we talked about before.
I didn't make any lists, sorry.
No,
There'll be something afterwards.
well, always is.
The old mill that was down here, where the blue building is now. That was in use before my day.
That's where the boat was.
That's where the boat was kept, Bill.
That was before my day. I remember the mill over here,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that was the mill too. I don't know what, I don't know what either one of them really did.
well, they, you know, in the Shrewsbury history, talks about these different mills.
Yeah,
right.
You know, the book, that
yeah, yeah,
red covered book?
our town, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it said what was done in them. Probably this other one was a sawmill, but that I don't know. Saw or grist, maybe this was a grist mill, I don't know. Because I got some wheels over at the store that probably came from one or the other, so those big wheels were for a grist mill, I guess. Grist mills were before my time.
Did you get anything out of the store before it was torn down? I mean, I know you got the post office boxes, that's up
Yeah.
there. Is there anything else? I remember going over there, they used to have some old toys, you wind them up, probably those.
Don't recall that.
And I remember upstairs in the store where they lived was some wainscoting around up there, you remember that?
Yeah. And they used a lot of that back in those days. The store, the main body of the store had wainscoting.
I remember that.
Do you? I don't, downstairs.
Yeah.
It was the same, this ceiling here was all wainscoting.
And there used to be, I remember there used to be a scale there,
Yeah.
and used to be, they sold kerosene out of the store.
Yeah. Yeah, they had Kerosene was kept downstairs and they had it pumped in the back room. Back in the meat department.
That's not a very good spot to have it.
And I remember over at the house where you are, they used to, had coal down the basement, down in the
Yeah.
cellar. They also out in the shed, I think.
Wood in the back shed. His mother
that
had a
wood?
wood stove in the kitchen.
Yeah. I remember when there was a wood in the kitchen, was a wood stove that
That's
she
what I
had
just said.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, out, okay,
Well, the wood was kept in the wood shed.
yeah,
But the wood stove was in the kitchen.
yeah, okay.
And the shed is your den now, or your TV
Yeah.
room or whatever.
I call it, I don't know what I call
What
it.
do you call
I
it?
still call it the
The
den.
bedroom?
In where the office is.
It's his
Yeah,
bedroom.
it's a combination bedroom and TV room today.
And I remember Mother used to have the old-fashioned washing machines,
Yeah,
you know, the round ones where you
oh yeah.
wash and then they had a
The double ringer up
ringer up
top?
on top.
They had two tubs on a special framework that folded up for rinsing. You go from the wash machine into the tub, and then from one tub to the next, and get them all rinsed out.
Yeah, you don't have those anymore.
You know. Yeah, that was had a nice fold up wooden type shelf or something that held these big tubs.
Do you remember that she had a ironer?
A what?
She had an ironer that was a roll in the kitchen,
Oh, an iron.
you know, iron
Yeah.
clothes.
Yeah, for ironing clothes,
But
yeah.
do you remember what that
Yeah,
thing?
I kept that for years.
Did you?
I think finally I got rid of it.
As I remember, it was a big,
Yeah, it was yellow and it had a
yeah.
metal top on it that folded back out of the way.
And it rolled.
Yeah,
Right? You put some out.
yeah, must have
Iron
been
clothes.
at least a 4-foot roll.
Yeah.
And she did a lot of, Mother did a lot of clothes. She had Dad in a suit and tie every day, oatmeal every morning.
I remember once she boiled sap to make
Yeah.
maple syrup.
Yeah?
Out by the riverbank.
You boiled it out there?
Yeah. No,
Well, boiled it in the
no,
house.
she boiled it in the house.
We had
yeah.
trees on the riverbank.
Yeah,
And there was a couple more maples in the yard. We had 4, 5, 6 buckets on each tree. Those
Yeah.
big trees.
Yeah,
so you see where you've got the,
it all started back
Yeah.
in, what year was that? We could say founded in,
it was in the 40s.
Mid to late 30s.
Oh, was it? Well, I remember her doing it in the 40s.
Yeah, well,
She probably did it before.
I'll have to say grandmother's recipe.
Something like that.
If we tap those trees over there, we could say they've been tapped since
yeah,
1940.
yeah. 1935.
Okay, I don't know what else.
That was good.
How long did we go?
Quite a while.